Hello guys, it's Susanna here. Well, I am filming today. I didn't film last month in June to do the fuchsias, and here they are, and I'm just so unhappy with how they have gone. Like, I originally just had this little bit of doily which I used in my down the garden path, and I sort of drew out these, and I've still got to do the purple bit in here, which is what I'm starting to do there. Then I'm going to do it, and I said, I'm tempted to unpick it and start again, but then Corinne goes, nah, just leave it, persist with it. I know what's going here. I might be able to do a couple more sort of going down here, but I'm like, and then I'm like, if you're not happy with something, unpick it, because it just looks so teeny compared to some of my other pieces, you know, like here's the poppies, and then there's another bit that's got to go there, and here's the cherry blossoms. That's quite a big bit. And then there's this is my lilies, which is bigger than Ben-Hur. And then I have now made a start on doing the tulips, which is for the month of June. So I've got the thing underneath, but I think I might take it out. So what I'm going to be doing today, it's getting to be quite big, this piece. So there we go. You see, it's so big it doesn't even fit. So you know, like, I'm going on, so it's being tucked in next to here, and I've pinned it down, ready to go. And then but I've got a piece that needs to be stuck in here. So what I'm going to do, hopefully it's in camera, just look. So there we go. I'll try and keep it there. So this is my little bit on the fuchsias, and then I thought I'm just going to bypass that and finish it off, and I'll show you, you know, it's like, so I didn't get anything done in the June, and then I'll show you after it's done. So I'll put the tulips in here. I was actually thinking, got this big bit of what's this called again when it's done like that? Oh, mental blank. I'm filming late at night. This seems thinner. I'm actually thinking I probably should get some of this part. It seems a little thinner. I needed something to go underneath here. So I'll lift that out for now. Actually, here, and here. And we're probably going to put, I was thinking of putting something underneath here. I could probably stick up like that, because I need something that's covering that. That could probably lift up that and then cover that bit, and then all I need to do is get a little bit in here. So I think that'll work, and I'm like, needs to be tucked under. Where's that this little piece? I might have it going in a little more. Where are we? Probably just chop that. I mean, it's going in there, but I think what I did was completely irrelevant. Get rid of that, keep that. What I'm needing is it to be chopped about here and like that. There we go. That's what we need. Something that's going to pop in, and then it might be a little bit long that way. We'll get it going. There we go. There we go. So I need it to be cut a little bit across like this. Something that comes out there like that. I'm wondering if I could put this underneath. Probably. A little bit that goes like this. There we go. And that sort of sits over the top. Could have left it in there. There we go, sort of. I cut it, but I probably didn't need to. Yeah, oh well. I'm sure I'm going to get something sticking over that top part. That's over there like that. Because this is going to go along there like this, and then this will cut across like that. Almost. Not quite. Go. And I'll go along the edges like this, and I reckon this would almost fit in there. Pretty jolly close. One little square there. How funny is that? But I reckon we can get that coming down, going over, doing that. We could almost, a minute, cover that, go down, there we go. There we go. Knew that little bit was there for a reason. And then that can go in there like that. Okay. I think we've made progress. There we go. Goes in there like this. So what I'm going to have to do is come across and maybe stick that down. And then hopefully I'm in camera and I can get this to go down like that. Come in, and then that'll go over the top of that. Okay. There we go. So that's a bit covered, and then here is going to go one of the other ones, because that's the tulip, which I'm going to get that to go on there like that, because this just went just that little bit over. Okay, now that to go there, this to go here. And then that can go over the top to hide that part there. And then the next piece, I don't know what it's going to be, but and I'm going to have that sitting here, I think. That'll sort of help that. And then I've got all this space for the one that belongs there. Okay, so I think I'll stick that there. And we're going to put these pins back. This is the same fabric that Corinne used for her autumn piece in the seasons, and I already had this picked out for tulips when I knew we were doing tulips, and when she did it for the seasons, I'm like, hey, that's a bit that I'm doing for tulips. Oh well, it works, the colours work, like it works here and it works with that, so yeah. So I'll put this away. So at least you sort of got to see my fuchsias. It was because I was on holidays and I didn't really, you know, wasn't really getting in, you know, doing much filming. And then when I got to Corinne's, I did a bit of filming there. I wonder if this one's going to be okay for that. I reckon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to stitch this, stitch this down, and then next week's one I'll probably proceed to do a bit of, you know, a little bit of stitching. That's at least all being held down now. I went back and did that. So for now I'm just going to stitch that down and then maybe grab some highlight bits, I think. Maybe do the dark ones, and I've got, where is it? I've got this colour here. So I could probably do some of the highlights, maybe highlight the outside, then I'll do some stuff there. I won't be at like I've done here, you know, just highlight bits. So it does take a bit. Ooh, that's what I was going to do. I wanted to put some bits and pieces in here. That one's got that piece, that's got that tatting here. Maybe I should put a bit of tatting here. I think it'll look nice coming out of there like that. Is that the right way? I think that's the right way. I've been using sort of this tatting throughout. So I will still use this to hold that down. And then another piece. Ooh. Here. And then I'll put that underneath so that when I stitch using this, it's going to hold some of that down. I think that looks nice, sort of tucked in there. There we go. Pretty. I might it's a bit hard to try and get this to sit down. That's pretty. And then the tulips could probably go there because I've got a fair bit of space for this one, which is good. And I might even put something underneath it. What do we got? No. Got little bits and pieces that I've just got sitting here. No. This is nice. That might be pretty. I might use some of that. There we go. Just got to add a bit of something. Actually, I'm going to need something in here too, you know. Need something to end that off. What about, I need a flower or a doily piece. Where's this? Yep. This is my French stuff. I might grab one of those. So it's good to know, it's a bit big, where this stuff is going. What I really need to do is just do a straight stitch, canvas stitch all over it. Corinne suggested to do that a while back. Could probably put some of those bits away and have these coily. Don't know where I got this bit from. Somewhere. So this is coming a little bit late, but I already had the my galah pre-done, and then I got some parcels coming in, so I had to fix on that. I've got to just need something to sort of soften that edge a little bit. That can go in here, and then maybe that can go, I don't know. There we go. Might help to soften it a little bit. Something. Or I just get this. This is my only bits left. I'll see how I go. I'm putting one of these in my Christmas piece that I've got with Corinne, and because when I was over Corinne, she stole the one that I had on the Christmas piece. Might work. We'll see. Yeah, I think I might stick that underneath, and that could probably cover that little spot there. Have that going underneath, and then we'll stick our tulips on the top of that. There we go. Like that. I'm sure I can use this in another piece. I think this colour probably goes better, but this doesn't look bad either. Oh well, we'll decide a little bit later on. Okay, how much time we got? Me yabbering. Oh, you probably haven't even seen me do any of this stuff at all. Oh my goodness. I've been doing all this and it hasn't even been on screen. I am so sorry, guys. Okay, well, I'm going to watch it back to see whether it's even worthy of going up. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's just hard to know what's going on in screen and not, because it's getting so big. So I'll start by stitching this down. So that's something. Definitely going to have that and that. May have that. I'm going to have to stitch this down, or need to put something underneath this, because I need something that's going to go around here. It's like it's starting to gather in the middle. So this is a maybe, and so is this. So we'll see how we go. So I will have that sitting there, and then I'll start doing this. Hopefully it's in camera, and here's my thing. So I'll just start it here. There's none too exciting me doing this, but I thought I need to stitch this down, because when I did the this, I put Flies-A-Fix on there, and it really hurt my fingers when I was trying to stitch through it. It was really hard. So I thought, no, I'm just going to stitch around it and grab it, even if you see the stitching down, and then when I stitch over it, it'll hold it, a bit like how I did these ones. And then eventually, when everything is done, I'm going to, I don't know, canvas stitch arming. This is one of these pieces I've sort of, like, I look at the way that Corinne's done hers. It looks so good. I really wish I had have done it in the way she's done it. Having all this fabric on the back, I sort of regret it. But yeah, just have to see how we go, and I'm sure it'll look lovely. That's what she seems to think, but it's just one of these pieces that I'd like, I don't know, just seem to have lost my interest in doing it. It's just becoming so full, and I don't know, especially when I did this and I didn't like it, and you know, and everything else that was happening in June. I had my holiday, which I really loved, and I was just dreading starting that stupid fuchsia again. At least I love this, you know, the tulip. I think it's really beautiful fabric, and you know, one of my favourite flowers, you know, because it's tulip. When you think of tulip, you think of the Netherlands. So, which is where I was born, my home turf. So I yeah, quite like the tulip, and you know, it's a fairly decent size. So I may yet unpick that and get some calico and maybe draw some of these, like just that. I think that's really pretty, because I painted some of the other ones, like my pansies and my what are they called, the cherry blossoms. So yeah, this is proving to be a little tough. It's got a few layers to go through. I could only imagine how bad it would have been if I had have used the heat and bond. It would have been terrible. Terrible, Muriel. Now, So, yeah, it seemed like a great idea at the time when I started it all, but now this is going to be a year in the making, and I don't know. Hopefully you guys can give me some positive feedback, some ideas what I need to do. Okay. Now, grab that. Trying to see how it's fraying a little bit. Hopefully I'm in camera and I haven't got my noggin in the way. So I think the easiest thing to do is probably switch off the camera, because I've got to turn and twist and try and get it all. Okay. Yeah. We're halfway through the year, being July, and then you got July, August, September, October, November, December. So I'm going around my little clock. Oh, it just does not look good. Need to do smaller bits. Okay. I'm starting to wish I had put this into a journal. Well, what's today? Today's Tuesday. I may get this up tomorrow, so it'll be up on Wednesday, and Wednesday night, which will be our Thursday morning, the Roxy girls put up their new prompt, so I'm hoping that's going to be good. I really want to participate in it, but because I've got these and my calendar I'm still enjoying, because it's not as big. Yeah, and you've just got the small thing, whereas this, I'm finding it a little bit hard. So see, there you go, people. Even the ones that you look up to and watch regularly have their struggles and have pieces that, you know, they're not always happy with and that struggle with, and we just have to persist and keep going with that awkward phase. I'm in the teenage years of this process, the awkward phase, the gangly phase, before we turn into a teenager. Those are the preteens. Yep. Okay. Getting there. I do like the way that it's just sort of coming out of the lily here, which allows me to have a fair bit of room, and this tulip and the lily are just quite big. I feel like my poor old thumb has been pin-pricked one too many times. This is really exciting stuff for you to do, isn't it? See, I'm good at telling stories and everything when Corinne's around. She brings out the cheekiness in me, because I've got a million of them. I mean, I'm raised in a large family and I've got lots. So I just need to come up with some awesome stories ahead of time, and things that remind you. Of certain things, but when you've got someone to bounce off, like I did with Corinne, you can tell some rippers. Oh, look at that. It's like a flipping dog's breakfast, man. It's terrible. I think at this point I'm just like, I just want to get it down. And then we can get into the fun bit of actually doing some nice, you know, doing some colour, like colouring in. Okay. Well, I think I'm sort of getting there. And I'll have a look. Jeez Louise. I'm going to have to re-watch this video and see how badly I've gone out of camera. Okay. Well, I will catch you in the next video, and hopefully we'll have, I'll have stitched that down, and I'll decided whether I'm doing this or something else. I wonder if I got one of these somewhere else. I'll have to have a look. Okay, so I can open up the book now because we've done the fuchsias, well, sort of. I'm going to redo them, and now we're into the flower fairy. So that's, I didn't show you that at the start, did I? The tulip, so pretty. That we have got them in that little book of ours. Okay, no worries, guys. Well, I will catch you in the next one. Hopefully I've done all this, and we'll be into doing some colouring in, and it's getting there. I've just got to, yeah. Give me some suggestions, people. Oh, it's driving me crazy at this point. Okay, well, I'll catch you later. Hopefully the next video won't be as ominous. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.